Pear Deck is complete. You can present by coming to the PowerPoint, and in the Pear Deck ribbon, you're going to see the option to present with Pear Deck. Now, there are two modes of presentation. Student-paced activity allows you to give the entire PowerPoint presentation to your students, and they work on it at their own pace. This is really great for asynchronous learning, so like for homework assignments or for study guides, for test reviews. You could create all of it on the PowerPoint, embed your questions within, and then send it to the students, and they can complete it at their own pace. You will be able to see their responses and their progress as they're working on it on their own. The second option is to do an instructor-paced activity. This is basically a live presentation where you are controlling the slides and you are there live with the students presenting to them. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you the instructor-paced activity. When you click on instructor-paced activity, you're brought to a new page, which is the presentation session. And there are two ways for your students to join. You can either share the screen and they'll join using this website and putting in this code, or you could click where it says give students a link. The link will automatically copy to your clipboard, and then you could paste it in the Teams for your students. So for example, let's say that I'm teaching in this class over here. I could put in the link to the presentation and students would click on it. It's going to ask the students first how they're feeling. They have the option to answer or to skip it. And then they see what the PowerPoint is showing. They cannot move forward when you are presenting. You are in control of that. So this is a student session. And now I'm going to go back to the teacher view. So I see now that I have one student connected, and I can go ahead and start class. However, if you want to be moderating your own Teams channel, the chat while you are presenting, I recommend that you select Open Teacher Dashboard. So this is going to pull up a smaller screen that is basically your remote control for the presentation. You can see all your slides and you can move it forward. And you're also able to see students' answers once they start working on that. Now, I like using this teacher dashboard because what I can do is I could keep my Teams open. I could make my Teams page smaller by clicking on the square. And then I can have both open. So I can keep tabs on what my students are doing in the channel. And I can also present and see their answers at the same time. So let's say if I move on to this next area, I'm going to take you back to the student view. This is what I see as a student. So I see that there's a video.
OneNote class notebook.
I watch the video. If I go back to the teacher dashboard, if I go to the next slide, I'll see that on the student area, it also goes to that next slide automatically. Here on the teacher dashboard, I can see that I'm on now a CFU. So on the student end, I see the slide and I have the area to put in my answers. On the teacher side, I can see that answer. And if I hover over, I can see whose answer that is. So it'll even give you counts of how many students put each choice. Again, if I continue, the student view changes as well. Now as a student, I see that I have a draggable. So I can drag it. And on the teacher end, I can see where the students are putting their draggable icon, and I can see what student that is. Here with the free response ones, I can see what students are typing in. So again, on this left side, I have the teacher view, and on the right, I have the student. So I can type in my answer. I can see what each student is answering. I can star their answer. I can leave feedback for them. And if I send it to them, I can see on the student session that I have feedback. And I can just keep continuing. So again, this is the teacher dashboard. I always recommend you using it. And over here, I'm just modeling what the students are going to be seeing on their end.